I learned on day 1 of the Vancouver Open that tournament golf is a different animal, and I'm hoping to put yesterday's score behind me, but we've drawn a tough starting hole on day 2. Probably the toughest par 4 in Vancouver. 5 isn't a bad score on this hole, and I'd love to start by just putting one in play.
I never saw that golf ball. Anyone else?
And it's going to start with a bit of a challenge.
Oh, was it?
I have to punch out sideways here.
Oh, is this bad?
And instead, this one goes backwards.
Okay.
No bother, we'll get to do this again. And this one is hit much better than the last. We're back in play on this long par 4, and we still have a shot in that's effectively playing about 160 yards. Finally, we've put a good swing on one, but the greens here are no joke. This one from above the hole is one I just have to baby there. It's okay, but we'll start the day with a double. The landing zone on this par 5 is razor thin.
That needs to get down.
I'm lucky that this drive avoids the hazard on the left, and now we'll go to work.
I'm hitting my 5 hybrid 180 club, just trying to get it up there.
This one's also well struck, and the reward is just a gap wedge in.
95 here. Long is really bad, but we want to get it past that crest.
This is a shot I've honed from years of pitch and putt, and I thought it was hunting down the flagstick, but
oh, is that bad?
It gets a bad kick, and now I'm trying to get up and down from a short-sided spot. It's left just a bit short, and suddenly I'm scrambling for bogey now. But the putt's alright, and we'll tap in for 6. Good shot, bad result seems to be a theme around this course, including this one.
Thanks. Okay, so we have 110, and this tree is obstructing us a bit, but
I'm stuck trying to carve one around this tree, and like the last hole, the contact is good, but the result is kicked into the hazard. And this effort was tougher than it might appear. I'm actually thrilled to give myself a look at 5 after all of this, but the golf gods have other ideas. Suffice it to say, this is not the start we were looking for, and unfortunately, it only gets worse.
4 left!
You can't use slope adjust on your rangefinder in a tournament, and we misclubbed here by a good 40 yards, leading to another short-sided pitch. But I relish the challenge of the game inside 100.
Thanks.
And this one's pretty good. But I'm still feeling out the greens here. This one misses low, and we're going to have to settle for yet another square on the card. There's just no let up here. This one's a stray, and I'm worried it's dead.
Got away with it.
But instead we'll find ourselves pitching out yet again. But even that's not going our way so far.
I think it's okay. I think I'll have an angle there. Okay, so 173, but a bit of wind help and a back pin, so I'm hitting a 165 club. Oh my god.
Even more work to do now.
Oh my god, Adam, stop fucking up every single golf shot.
Par 5s are supposed to be where I do my scoring, but instead, we're still working.
How about go in? One time.
And a fistful of bad shots on this hole means that the bogey train continues.
Oh, another pop fly.
I feel like I'm rushing myself over the ball, so let's try to settle in and talk one through.
Okay, so we have 203 playing 206. It's a lot more room right of the pin. Just look out there and try to put a smooth swing on it.
Nope, that's not working either.
Came down. We are waiting for a momentum swing here. 93 yards. Let's hit this one close. Oh my god. Sit.
Maybe we can get on track with the greenside play. This one's away, and it looks okay. But nope, it's 20 feet by. Can we find something with the putter, maybe? Yes. We're still looking for our first par of the day, and for better or worse, this thin 5-iron at least leaves us putting from the fringe. And perhaps motivated by draining one on the last hole, I put a firm stroke on this one a few feet right of the hole, and at long last, we finally made a par today.
Sit.
The tree trouble continues here. I'm partially boxed out here.
Oh my god, can't hit a single golf shot like a golfer today. Oh great, car path bounce. Go into a tree.
And it seems like nothing is going our way. But I'm not attempting hero shots after bad shots. I can't take on the pin here, so the only focus is on getting the distance control right and leaving myself a par putt. We'll have about 20 feet up the hill, and we're right back to making bogeys. With only one par so far and 2 doubles, we need a par to at least limit the damage to bogey golf on the front. But we're going to face one final challenge first. We have to navigate some trees on the approach.
Landed on the green, and then it kicked it 25 yards right.
But unfortunately, we're stuck scrambling one more time.
Come on, one time.
But would you look at that?
Thanks.
We get this one close, and we do manage to close the 9 with a par. As bad as that was, and it was bad, I was also 9 over through those 9 holes during a practice round. But then I went 1 over on these 9 to card a respectable 81. And I'll use that as motivation on this hole. A tight but gettable par 5. And putting one in play here allows me to go for it.
Okay, it's time for a good one. We have 215 into a back flag. Let's go. Let's hit a good golf shot.
We've waited all day to make this kind of contact. It's tracking down the flagstick and winds up a few feet off the back. But I guess asking for 3 consecutive good golf shots was just too much today. The chip is pathetic and leaves me with about 15 feet for birdie. I don't get it to go, but let's relish the small victories. For the first time today, we've stacked together back-to-back pars. Another good strike.
Oh, don't go behind that tree.
And unfortunately, another bad result. And now,
Missed it.
it's not looking good. The practice round is but a memory now. I'm hardly able to even count my strokes at this point. To the point that this make is some kind of cruel irony. A rules official actually ribbed me for my performance on the last hole, and I'm hoping to shut him up here.
Whoa.
But it takes a kick into a downhill lie in this bunker. To the point that I'm actually not dissatisfied with this one. But the round is really slipping away. This effort for par is no good, and we'll card yet another bogey here. This seems as good a time as any to talk about swing tweaks. Only a few weeks ago, I carded 2 rounds of 74, owed at least in part to solid drives. But now, the wheels have fallen off the rest of my game.
Oh, man.
It's so bad that I'm going to go back to the drawing board with some professional instruction. And while I'm not one to overhaul my swing, I know a tweak or two would go a long way. And that's why I partnered up with Swing Tweaks. Instead of seeking out time-consuming and expensive in-person lessons, every now and again, I'll submit a video of my swing to Swing Tweaks. And Swing Tweaks pairs me up with a PGA pro who provides narrated video analysis of my swing, along with notes and drills for me to improve. I'll post the result in upcoming videos so you can follow my progress. And for about the price of a glove, Swing Tweaks can give you the same kind of feedback. It's a truly invaluable service, and I feel grateful that I get to extend 20% off to all of my viewers who purchase their first swing tweak using the code TWEAKERS at signup. Follow the link in the description to download the app and get going today. Back to the golf. And it's still not going our way today. This one winds up in a greenside bunker.
Oh my god, I did it again.
And following the theme today, we'll have to rely on the putter to limit the damage to just a bogey. And mission accomplished. 85 was our score in round 1, and now we have to par out the last few holes just to match that score. But we do find the green on this short par 3, and now we'll have to navigate a slick downhill 30-footer. It's a little bit past target, and we'll have some work to clean it up, but fortunately we knock it home.
Whoa. Cut.
At long last, we finally get away with a bad strike on this one, and the reward is just a short iron in. And while the approach is pulled a bit, we chose the right stick and missed pin high. And if there's one positive to draw on from the back 9, it's a few decent up and downs like this one. And we'll card another par heading into 18. And 18 is another adventure.
Oh no.
A poor drive up the left means I can't go for it in 2.
I'd have gotten away with that.
And I tried to laser this tree to choose a layup club, but unfortunately I gunned it wrong.
Oh, don't go too far right. That was why I hit this club.
And for the final time, we'll have a punch-out shot to the green.
I'll take that result.
Somehow we'll have a look at birdie,
Whoa. That was not a good putt.
but I pulled the hell out of this,
Not a good putt at all.
and I'll settle for par. I've promised you nothing but real golf on the channel, and I'm not a scratch golfer. And sadly, back-to-back 85s weren't enough to advance me to the final day of the Vancouver Open this year. I missed the cut by 3. I'm still thrilled to have the opportunity to share this with you, and I'm flattered that you've joined me the whole way. We'll hope for more fairways and greens for the rest of the summer, and I hope you'll stick around for more.